that name and tell. Okay, so it's giving us these information. So here is an example. Who wants to read this? Okay, Lucas.
I saw a red fox today.
Good. I
Period.
saw a red fox today, right? So use your own words to finish each sentence. The and, you can just put the word down. Or something digs holes. So we all know what an ant is, right? Or a cat. Yes. Does anybody else want to? Okay, Charles, you can go ahead. Charles, I can't hear you, dear.
Okay, so the ant carries rice.
Okay, that's right. The ant carries rice. How about the second one? Question number 2. Leo? Hi, Leo. Do you want to try number 2? Does anyone want to help out Leo? Okay.
Hello.
I can't see everyone. 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I can't really hear you. What animal digs holes?
Moles.
Okay, so why don't you complete that sentence then? The mole digs holes. Okay, so that would be correct and in order. So in a sentence, you put your words in order as we learned. So the words in a sentence must be in the correct order and it must make sense, right? These words are not in the correct order. A fox a lives or woods the inn doesn't make sense at all, right? Because it's not in the correct order. Here's a beautiful example of a complete sentence. A fox lives in the woods, right? Nice and complete. So, in a sentence, we have to find the naming part. Every sentence has a naming part. Yes, Lucas?
Are we going to start writing?
Of course. I just want to go over this with you and I have an exercise for you to do.
Is
Okay.
the naming part?
The naming part tells who or what the sentence is about. Okay? Like the fox or my friend or Kim. A fox is the naming part. Okay? A fox lives in the woods. My cat climbs the tree. Again, naming part. What is the naming part in this sentence? I jump up and down. Archer? The naming part would be I. I. Because it's telling who. Okay?
And which one you are asking?
Number 2. How about number 3? Number 3. Try number 3. Mom looks up in the tree.
Mom.
That's right. Dad gets a ladder.
Dad.
That's correct. Very good. Now we have to find the telling part, right? Every sentence has a telling part. The telling part says something about the naming part.
I don't know what to call it.
A fox lives in the woods. It's telling. Okay?
Teacher.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, is the telling part the like verb, the action, and is the naming part the noun?
That is correct. Very good. So What is the telling part in the section? I throw a ball to Sadie. Throw. She is our new puppy.
New.
Just remember it's a telling, okay? And we play together.
Play.
That's right. Very good. So, again, naming part, the naming part tells who or what. Always remember that.
Yes.
And the telling part says something about the naming part. Okay? All right. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. All right. So now we're just going to quickly look at different kinds of sentences. As we know, we have the telling sentence. A telling sentence tells about something or someone, as in this example, a bird sits in the tree. Then you have an asking sentence, which is a question, right? So an asking sentence asks a question. Do you see the bird? And lastly, the exclamatory sentence, which shows surprise or a strong feeling.
Exclamation.
That's right. It has a huge bill. Okay? So we know our punctuation, the period, the question mark, and the exclamation is a group of sentences about the same topic. So what is our topic today?
Friendship and friends.
That's right. So Miguel uses sentences to write a paragraph. Here are some important points to remember when you write a paragraph. A paragraph has a beginning sentence that tells the main idea. A paragraph has middle sentences that tell more about the main idea. These sentences share details. A paragraph has an ending sentence that adds one last thought or idea, right? So thank you, Leo, or whoever said it. A paragraph begins in a special way. You indent, so you move in. If you're typing, then it's 5 spaces, but if you're writing, it's just about that, right? So,
When I'm typing, I also use 2 spaces.
oh, okay. Or you can use your tab, right? So you indent or leave space at the beginning of your paragraph, just like this, see? One day, who wants to read this? Okay, Lucas, go ahead.
Wait. One day, Mom took Elsa and me to the park. We climbed the jungle gym, then we slid down the biggest slide. Finally, we played tag with friends. Wow! We had lots of fun at the park.
So this is a nice sentence, right? And you see how Miguel punctuated? He used his capital, he indented, he uses his capital letters, his period, commas, right? Yes, dear.
Teacher.
Yes, dear.
Is the green part the introductions, the like orange part, the middle, the details, and the blue, the conclusion?
That's right, like an ending sentence. So in the middle sentences, you're going to add like an example if you want, but you're giving details, okay? And then, of course, the concluding sentence, which ends your paragraph. So in terms of the writing process, he does like a little map. So you brainstorm. Well, how am I going to organize my work? So you write your first draft, then you check it to make sure that it's okay. And then you edit to make sure that you have all your capital letters, your end marks, and your spelling. And then you're ready, okay?